Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome. In general, if you're new, did that make sense? Did I say that backwards? Probably. I'm excited. Can you tell? This is my Refresh Lila. We're going to do one look each eye because I want to show you, not that it matters, I want to show you that this is not a purple palette. The only purples is like, or purple families actually, is like this row. And so for one look, we're going to kind of hang out over here. The other look, we're going to kind of hang out in the other places. This would be a very nice, easy, ethereal look. This shade and this one is a dual chrome. And this would be a nice ethereal look too. Well, no, it wouldn't be an ethereal look because these two do show up fairly dark. But we are going to use both of those, I think, today. So you can do other stuff with this. This will be a nice, easy look as well. And if you don't have this palette, that's fine. Just look at the colors because we have all the colors. We have all the colors. This is an easy monochromatic look. This is an easy ethereal look too. This is an easy 3 shadow look. This is hella easy. If you want to do smoky, put this all over the lid. This is glowing. And put this as your transition and put this for inner corner and brow bone highlight, and that's it. And also lower lash line for the shade. So this is an easy palette to use. The shadow names were on here, and the tip of this was under here, so I just pulled it out, and that's what I did last time too because it's easier. But then this just kind of sticks up, so that's why that's sticking up, because I very gently ripped. And it does go in because it is soft. So I'm going to cut the top off where the perforation part is and just leave this in the palette because it's noisy to be flipping back and forth. And so this way it'll be easier just to tell you what the colors are because I can just hold it up here. So I am super excited. Did I just yell? I'm sorry. Which eye is which? This eye, both, we did use Hung Van Gogh with Love of My Life Beauty today, and to me sometimes it looks like it's the same color. This side, it's in certain angles, to me it looks like it's the same color. This is blue and this one is called Personal Preference. This side is green. And this one is called One Eye at a Time. But certain angles, as I said, to me, it looks like it's the same shade. And we are going to put shadow on top like we normally do. Hey, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all a secret. I didn't brush my hair today. And I went out. Can you tell? It's freaky to me how my hairline is darker here than my scalp. I don't know why. We already have on lip oil from when we went out today. So we're going to prime the eye, put on Groundwork Paint Pot. The shade is Groundwork. MAC Paint Pot and Groundwork as usual. I have brushes laid out. I didn't do the brows because I didn't know if I wanted to do a two-tone look, meaning 2 different eye looks, but tie them in by using one color from this eye over here or similar, and then vice versa to tie them into it being one complete look, even though they're different, versus 2 complete different looks where they don't tie in. I don't know yet. I think it's going to depend on what the look is looking like, but we may do that because if one eye is looking more purple, and even though we did just use this purple, or what I could do, this will go on the brows and this will go on the brows on the other side. Both of these are Inglot. This one is number 75. This one is number something. This one is number 68. But since we have the blue and the green underneath, but we're going to cover it up. But if we weren't, we could have taken this blue. I do have a darker blue. That's a shimmer. To me, that, I don't know if that's blue or purple. But to tie them in, we could take, no, not that one. If we do tie them in, take the blue one and put over here. So that'll tie, yeah, I almost poked myself in the eye. That'll tie this look in with under here. So I don't know. But if we cover it up, it ain't going to matter. And then put a green up here to tie this eye look in with over here. And y'all can probably don't know. I'm just excited to have a fresh Lila, y'all. I'm excited. And we're not going to do one at a time. So we are going to go back and forth. I do have brushes laid out. So, Dion, the troll, get to it. Hello again and welcome. My name is Dion. I call this the Crazy Troll Nation. Why do I still kind of want to do something with my brows so I know where to stop my shadow. Hello again and welcome. This is the Crazy Troll Nation, as you can tell. Why do I call it that? The crazy, knowing it's okay to be your authentic self in a world where people will tell you who and how you should be. The troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. You set the standard for yourself. As much as you may hear you must use this brand, this tool, this technique, I'm here to tell you that you don't. But use whatever you want to with whatever tools, whatever color combinations you want to use to get your makeup on in a way that you are satisfied with it. Here we believe in self-acceptance and self-love, embracing our natural features, enhancing them if we want to, when we want to, but never feeling like we have to. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even when you're not wearing face paint. So that's what the Crazy Troll Nation is. So being a troll here is a good thing. That means you just wear what you want and you just rock it. Fun fact, a short, I don't know when that short aired, but I got a comment on it that just said no. It was my Circle Local look. Did that air today or yesterday? And so I watched it back because sometimes I do ask questions. And so I watched it back and I didn't ask a question. And so I commented, what question are you answering? Yeah, I was feeling starky today. I look so pasty today. Oh my gosh. Damn. This one lady at Sephora, she looks like a piece of paper. She looks like a piece of paper. And she always says, your skin is so fair. And I'm looking at her like, girl, you a piece of paper? Like, seriously, she, like, I've always said, like, white people aren't white. They're, like, different shades of pink. She is white. She is, like, almost translucent white. And so, for her telling me all the time, my complexion is so fair, I'm like, but then I realized, because I kept wondering, like, why, like, what? Like, are you serious? And then my conclusion is that she was saying for a person of color, my skin is fair. That was my conclusion as to what she meant. And I never asked her what she meant, but I would always be like, almost every time she would see me, she would say that, especially if she was helping me like find products. I'm looking at the brows. But I would be like, you saying I'm fair and you are a piece of paper. And so that was my understanding of her saying that. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think that's what she meant? Like, for a person of color, my skin was fair? And I am like -10 right now. I have no tan at all. And even when I tan, I'm still light. But I just caught a glimpse of myself. And maybe it's these lights, or maybe I'm delusional and I am just, you know, super lighter than I think. But I just caught a glimpse of myself and I'm like, damn. And my complexion looks good too. So maybe that's what it is as to why I noticed it. I don't know. Yeah, I am looking more like my neck today. Kind of, sort of. Y'all. So I went out to CVS because I had a 40% off coupon. I seem to get one like every few weeks. And that's the only time I buy snacks. Like if I get a bag of Doritos, because I think they're almost $7. And I'm like, I'm not spending $7 for, you know, the family bag of Doritos. Or I'll get a large bag of Trolleys, which is like $15. I'm like, y'all crazy. Or I'll get a snack size, a share size bag of Skittles. I only get those, and of course it's only one because it's one coupon for when I have the 40% off. Because y'all, number one is just like snack stuff. I don't mind spending money on food, but for snacks, I'm not spending $7 for a bag of chips. I'm not spending, you know, almost $10 for a large bag of Trolleys. No, I'm not. And so depending on what's in my cabinet, because I keep my snacks in the cabinet because out of sight, out of mind. And so then when I want to snack on something, I'm like, oh man, what do I have? I'm like, ooh, Doritos, ooh, Skittles, ooh, Trolleys. And so it's just a surprise. But that's the only time I buy them, and then I put them in the cabinet. So depending on what's in there snack-wise, that determines what I buy at CVS. And sometimes when I use the 40% off coupon, it'll spit out on the receipt a 30% off. And so I'll stay in the store and I'll go back and get a bag of whatever else. Are they friends? No. I'm looking at my brows. Now I'm looking at you. Hi. I'm being goofy. You know, something is happening, and I don't know what it is. I know I'll know when it happens, but I'm feeling off kilter. Not in a bad way, but I feel like something is about to happen, and not in a bad way. And I'm not anxious or anything, but I just feel a little, I don't even know how to describe it, because I don't feel like unstable. I just feel like something's going to happen, and whatever it is, like, I do feel like it's going to be a good thing, but I don't know. But I'm just kind of like feeling like I'm in some in-between place, and so maybe it's just something with me that's about to kick off, or like, I really don't know. But I've just been feeling off, but not off in a bad way. I feel, what's the word? I feel like I'm preparing for something, but I don't know what the something is. They're still not friends. I do like them better since I tweezed a little bit more, but still. And I don't want to do too much, because then it'll be even more obvious that they're not getting along today. And so I'm just kind of resting, like mentally and spiritually, because I'm just like, okay, something is about to happen. And so I'm just like, just chilling. Because whatever it is, I'm going to need energy for it. I do know that. I'm going to leave the brows alone. And actually, this is taking a lot of time. And I just now remembered I'm putting England on top of it. So, like, I really don't need to do all of this. So, forgive me for forgetting that I was going to do that. So, prime the eye. Let me know if you have those moments or days where you just kind of feel a little off kilter. And you don't know what's happening or what's coming. But it feels like you're just in a state of preparing. And sometimes preparing is just resting, because you do need energy to do stuff. And so let me know if any of that makes sense to you. And I don't consider myself a religious person. I consider myself a spiritual person, and I have had some situations and experiences. Some I shared. Did I share during story time or just regular video? Because I do just, you know, randomly speak about stuff as I remember stuff sometimes. And so, yeah, I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. So take that for what you will. I do identify as a Christian, believe it or not. And people say, but you're not that kind of Christian. And I take that as a good thing, because I'm just like... They're like, but you're a different kind of Christian. I'm just like, thank you. Because those of you who know my lifestyle, y'all are like, are you serious? You identify as that? And the stuff you be doing and talking about? Yeah. And within the community and those, I mean, if you know, you know, there are a lot of people that identify as Christian that are in the community. So it's just like, it's just like, wow. Because there's no shame, no judgment. You are who you are. You know what I'm saying? But when people say that to me, I'm always just kind of like smiling inside. Oh, you're a different type of Christian. And they don't say it like it's a bad thing. They're like, oh, you're not that kind of Christian. So whatever that means, but I take it to be a good thing, because I do know some, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to associate with you, because you're judgmental, you know, just get away from me. How about you concern yourself about your life? You know what I mean? So I get what they're saying. I'm not judgmental. You know, Grace says it all the time in our messages. If something happens, we listen and we don't judge. And that is so true. And so, like, who am I to judge somebody else's life? So I don't know what number this is going to be. I do have a tendency to start over here. I don't know why. Maybe because it's easier to match this side to this side, because I'm right hand dominant. This is my right side. But then I'm doing two different looks, so it doesn't matter. Yes, I'm very talkative today. So we're going to, if I did that down, can I read it? No, because it's clear. We're going to take Juno. This is, okay, girl. Can you get it together? Because this moves. This is Juno. So we're going to take this one, and we're going to That is so cute. Y'all like, girl, you can't hardly see it. Look at it. This is why I love angled brushes, especially this size, because for me and my eye shape, it fits like right there. This is pretty. Very ethereal, easy, glam look. Put this all over the lid. Maybe put this shade as transition. Put on mascara, black eyeliner on your upper lash line. That is it. Like, that would just be like a super easy glam look. Are we ever going to do that? Probably not. So on the other eye, we're going to take Helio. It looks like it's a dual chrome, but it's not. This one is a dual chrome. This is Dragon Bite. This one is a dual chrome. This is Livid. This is a dual chrome. This is Cyclone. I had a thought, like, what if they can't even see what I'm pointing at? That's why I looked over. Yeah, this eye. So Helio over here. I like this formula, and I'm gonna call this the old school formula, because when she got to like Xenon, whatever else, I forget what the other one was after that, but it was like the Slip Cream. I think it was the Roxa palette. I didn't care for that formula too much, and somebody tried to jump in my shit about it, and I'm like, that's why it's about preference. But she was heated because I didn't like it. She's like, well, if you don't like that wonderful, beautiful new formula, I'm like, it might be all that for you, but apparently I didn't think so. So, you can go somewhere else with that. Be a troll, damn it, and just wear what the hell you want to wear. We're going to take this shade. This shade is Livid. It's a dual chrome. We're going to take an Hourglass number 3 brush because we're going to do most of the lid, I think. And I forgot if this is bold or not. Ooh, that's pretty. I really do like this formula, this old school formula. And I was excited when I refreshed them before the no buy, which I'm still on. And just looking at them, a fresh palette, y'all, is just like, ooh, like, look at that. Because y'all know how it gets after we've been digging in it. Oh my gosh. The previous ones are in my Macari store if they didn't. So we're going back to that first brush because we're going to pull over that first shade. We're not adding more to the brush. I didn't want to bring that shade in too far. So that's why we're pulling this way. Y'all look at that blend. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so it looks reddish here, but it might be just the lighting. In here, it looks whatever shade it looks. I don't know. I'm going to take another Hourglass number 3. We're going to take Livid. This is a dual chrome as well. But I think everybody should be trolls. This is a light shade. We're going to deepen up both of these looks. But this is just me showing you. And this blends really well with that first shade. So I don't feel like I need to go back and pull that shade over. This is blending into the same shade, which is nice. Yeah. I thought this eye was going to be darker than this one, but this shade, it is deeper than that one, and they're both dual chromes. But this one looking like this in the mirror down here, I do see red and green. I see a red and green mix. So you see how it's that red, and then it is whatever that is. This one, I don't even see much of a shift. It says it's a dual chrome, but I don't know. But I do see down here some of the green. And you know what? Unlike most dual chromes, when you turn and light hits it, you see each color individually, but they're blended together. This one, I'm seeing both the red and the green mixed together. Like I see like just the shine of it. Let me know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, because y'all know I be seeing things. I see dead people. Do I want to take that further over just a little bit? Because we're getting ready to put some what I think will be darker shades. These are both really easy, really simple, and this could just be the look. You could just leave it like this. Well, take it all the way out to the outer corner. That is nice. I just love these. I love them. We're going to take this shade, and we're going to, ooh, we're going to take, I want to do the brown, but then I want to do, I thought that was blue for a moment, but it's purple, I think. It's like a blurple, a blue purple. Somebody help me. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken, this one is Amethyst. And we're going to put this next to it. which I think is going to be lighter than this one. And so I am just going to put this on the edge of the dual chrome, because we're going to put that brown looking shade there and see what that does. And these just blend together. Like, I don't even need to do a lot of blending. Like, this is just so nice. Using the tip of the brush. I'm not liking how straight that looks right there, so we're going to curve it. And we are going to put a shade under our brow. I like that, y'all. And it just blends like it. I really enjoy this. So we're just feathering it in. This is nice. This is so easy. So we're going to just bring this a little bit over whatever is on the tip of the brush. Which you can't see because the bristles, well, they were white. Well, anyway, I don't know. That's pretty. So we're going to go to the other side. And, do I want to do this one? This is Pure. P-U-R-P-U-R-E. Pure. I kind of, yeah, because then we're going to put, that's going to run together. We're going to take this one, and then we're going to put this on the outer corner. I'm like, what is this gonna look like? We're about to find out. Yeah, this is turning out monochromatic. Why did I do that? I don't know. We're gonna do the same thing as the other side. Just whatever's on the tip of the brush, bring that over, but you can. Okay. This is a pretty shade. Oh, and look how that just blends. That's nice. These are nice looks. I'm saying it like I ain't do it. Do I want to bring this a little further? I have a chili tonight, which leaves me with one chili and one sauce in the freezer. So I'm going to make another batch of both. So I need to take the meat out the freezer. Now we're going to take this shade here, which is Lila. And we're going to see what she looks like. All of a sudden, I feel a little nauseous. Oh, Lila, I like you. Because it's dark. Oh my gosh. We're going to pull it over on top of her Pure. Yo, these just blend like so effortless. Man. Whatever's on the tip of the brush. And then we're going to turn it, use the tip of the brush to bring this up here. Oh, man. I see like a swoosh right here, but then when I turn, I don't. So it's the way the light's hitting it. So we're going to tap into Layla with the tip of the brush because we want to just kind of sharpen. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Layla did give me a couple droplets. Oh, and she just wiped away. She know where she's not wanted. Then we want to take this shade. This one is Amara. And we're going to put this. Oh, this is blending into the same shade. Damn it. You know, I just realized, I said this would be an easy monochromatic look. We did use all three of these shades. I didn't do that on purpose. I thought this was going to be darker. It's a little bit darker because here's the first one. And then it... They don't need to be the same shade because of different look. Yeah, I do think it's pretty though. Don't get me wrong. We're going to go back to whatever this shade was with this brush. And we're just going to whatever's on the tip of it. Oh, that's nice. I don't know why I feel like I need to get the shapes the same because it is two distinctly different looks. I have out two of the E40. I was looking at this blend right here. Two of the E45s from Sigma. But I don't think we have that much space. No, we really don't, but we're going to use this anyway. So we're going to take this shade, and this is Nude Mauve. And we're going to put this up here. I hesitated because she does put similar finish. Well, no, similar. What am I saying? She does put similar undertones on the same side. And so I was questioning between this one and this one. But y'all know we do what we want to do here. And yeah, that just made it look like everything is blended all the way up. Because that's not really a color on me, which is very cool. And now we're going to take, that'll be too dark. I want to deepen this corner. That's what I want to do. Right now, no, we're going to take this shade, which is Per Se. And we're going to put this up here. I do want to deepen that corner. I do like the look though. And both of these are monochromatic, but not, well, yeah, they're both monochromatic. But you see how it's not, both of them are not purple. I do like them both. And I might leave the brows this way. I want to deepen that corner. We're going to deepen the corner. We're going to take an angled V27 and what's darker? Because I thought that was going to be darker. It's not. And we used this one already. And we used amethyst as well. So let's see what Nude Vino does. Let's see what this does. And so we're just going to, it's not doing anything. Yeah, because you know what? I see this line under here is a little bit darker. So let's press this up here and see. Yeah, oh, that's nice. Yeah, so it's blending in, but it is noticeable that it's darker. It's more defined. And we're going to just lightly bring that here, whatever's in the brush. And we're going to leave it just like that. Okay, okay. Yeah, let me just leave it. So it is, you can see the outer V. It is a little bit darker than, yeah. I like that. Okay, put the brush down and back away slowly. I'm just a little bit nauseous. Like, why? Putting the brushes in here to be cleaned. Lower lash line. Yeah, we're not going to do anything to the brows. We're not going to do any, yeah, how many times am I going to say it? Yeah, we're not doing anything to the brows. So I'm putting all of these in glass back, which I could do later, but I have a tendency to, you know what we will do? We'll put blue upper lash line here, because this is blue, and put the green over there. But is it, I'm going to use that blue. I have been neglecting my water activated lethal cosmetics. These brushes we did not use to do that thin strip under the brow, and I am satisfied with how that's looking. I was looking right here where it looks like it's a gap, but that's my muscle that pops out right here, and you see it over here too. Lower lash line for this side. What did we not use? We have used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 10 shades, at least 5 on each side. Because I know for this one we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so we did equal. So we used 6 on each side. How many shades is this? It's 15 in here. So we used, damn, like 12 shades. But then we are doing 2 different looks. We're going to take this shade. This one is Magnolia. Yeah, we used all 3 of these, and we used these 2. We used all 3 of these and these 2, and we used that one. Damn, we did use a lot. We're going to take Magnolia, and we're going to put that over here. We're going to lighten that up. This is the Fenty 220. I love it for doing underneath my lower lash line. I used to use it also for an outer V because of the shape of it. You can be very precise, and it is called precision. Well, it says it says precision on the brush. I don't know what I was going to say. Why am I feeling nauseous? I did have a couple sips of Mountain Dew today, and sometimes I wonder, is it just too much? Because my breakfast is a very light breakfast, and so drinking, even though it was only like a couple ounces, This is just showing up as a light line underneath the pencil eyeliner, which is okay with me. This is me trying to get it to show up on the liner. So sometimes I think I just need something heavier in my stomach. Because that used to happen during live streams. I would be like, I've had some Mountain Dew. And then like somewhere in the live stream, I'm just like, ooh, I just got nauseous. So I think maybe that's what it is. I don't have anything heavy in my stomach. I like that strip of light, which is like a there, not there thing. We're going to take a clean brush and we're going to take Cyclone. It says it's a dual chrome. We're going to put this over here. So this will be 14 shades because I said we used 6 already. Damn, so we used almost like this whole palette. Fresh palettes, y'all, they look so nice. But then when they're much loved and used, that looks really nice too because it's like, yeah, I did a lot with that. And so the ones in my Macari store, they do look used, but there's still a lot of life left in them. Someone purchased that Eternal Beauties palette, the one that I had for a giveaway that nobody entered. And I did have in the listing that it is available on the website for, no, I think I put retail. Well, it is new because I never opened that when I purchased it specifically for a giveaway because it was on sale. And I did put that on the website. It retails for $35.99. I think I priced it at maybe $22 or something like that. And so somebody messaged me, is it still available anywhere else? And so I did check the website again to be sure, and it still is on the website for $35.99. So I messaged her back saying it's available on the brand's website for $35.99. And so then I got a notification that it was purchased. So I'm like, okay. And so I do purchase stuff less than what the website is. I'm trying to get this to, like I did on the other side, trying to get it to show up over this liner. And so, ooh, I almost put myself in the eyeball. This is cute. It doesn't look, oh, I got shadow in my eye. Oh, ooh, I got it out with my finger, not that y'all can see it, but okay. So, we're not going to do anything with the brows. We're not. So I'm going to put these brushes away because I was going to use those for lining the brows. So the only shade we did not use, damn, was this one. This one is Viola. That's the only one we did not use. Do we want to just put that somewhere? Yeah, let's just do it because she lonely. So let's put her. I'm gonna take another 220 brush. Yeah, so then we'll, yeah, because she lonely. She's like, you use everybody but me. So we're just gonna take Viola. And we're gonna put her over here. Oh, I didn't mean to leave that space like that. And we're going to do the same thing. So we're just going to put her over here. I got to fill in that gap. That was that brown shade. Which one was the brush? Let's just get a new. It was this one. It was that one. So we're just going to tap straight in. And just tap it right there. Just to get rid of that gap. Oh man. I made a downward turn. Take Lila again, and it is such a difference, like the angle of your look, because here it looks okay. When I look here, I'm like, okay, yes, now it is straight. So just the angle. Oh my, I feel really nauseous. Oh my god. So we used everything in here. We used all 15 shades. I didn't plan to. But yeah, I'm gonna cut this later because this is not fitting in here at all because of how it's bending up at the top. Sorry for that glare. So we're gonna use these two, excuse me, Inglot eyeliners. I was about to say earlier, I have been neglecting my water activated liners from Lethal. My eyes have been really teary lately, so that's why I haven't really been using them. We're gonna use MAC 210s, even though I kind of want to use a different brush. So we're going to put the blue over here. This is a shimmer, or metallic, and this is number 66. So let's see what that looks like over there. And you know it will show up because this is a contrast. So we're going to put this on this side. I really like these. Lots of lessons. in the past year with my kit. And y'all know I prefer stuff that has a longer PAO. No regrets at all. So it's not like I would do anything different. But I ended up taking these out of my kit because the PAO was 9 months. And so for the ones that I had used, I'm like, okay, we've already reached the PAO. So that's why they're back in my personal stash. Because I do use stuff longer as long as it doesn't irritate my lids. And I have purchased these for the kit because they work really well with the stencils. So when I was deciding on whether to repurchase new ones of these for the kit, which I didn't want to do because I only use them each like a few times, and they are cheaper on Amazon than the Inglot website. But yeah, so I found out that the cream paints work well with the stencils as well. And so I was excited about that. I keep wanting to play with my liner shape. And I think it's just in my subconscious now from when Janessa and I had a pact to perfect our wing liner, because I would always have a swoosh. Now, only sometimes I have a swoosh, and there is a tiny swoosh with this one. And so I think I'm just in a habit of just trying to get it straight. But I do. And maybe we'll do that tomorrow. When you see this will be way after. When I do elongate it, it does straighten out the swoosh. Tomorrow we're doing a 1920s look. That is nice. Oh, damn. And we're going to do another one next week, too. Excuse me for yelling. I got excited. Because I saw there were 4 1920s looks that I really liked. And they're different. 3 of them are smoky and 1 is not. And surprisingly, the one that's not is the only one I saw with a person of color. And it is a colorful one. So we're going to do that tomorrow night. And then next Thursday, we'll do a smoky 1920s look. And the shapes are different for each one. One is more, the whole entire look is rounded even underneath, the shadow underneath. And one was graphic. Well, 2, they had a black line up here. And 1 had graphic line here. Almost like one of the Xenon looks I did before. And then it was a graphic liner under here and a hook here. And the other one was just more, well, it was a different shape. But it was also smoky. And so I did a collage of the 4 pictures, 2 pictures for one collage and 2 for the other one. And I sent them to Janet and I said, I think we'll do, because she requested period makeup. Period makeup are looks based on a time period. And so as we chatted, she was meaning more, looks by decades. Because I had found period looks for like Renaissance look, this type of look. And also, it was already collaged, if that's a word, together. It was 1920s, 1930s, 1940s, all the way to now. And so I sent her that one too, along with some of the other ones. And so she said she was thinking more of the decades, period looks by decades. And so we're going to do that. And I'm excited to do it. And I did have to do period looks for the academy, for the program. And one of them was a 1920s look. And another one was a Twiggy look. The 1920s look that I did, it was challenging because, and they didn't give us a picture to do. Like they showed a look and then, I just Googled and found a 1920s look. And the brows were blocked off. And so I think I might have put contemplative state in my brows. And she also had a shimmer look, like just under it. So that helped camouflage my brows too. And the lip look was it was heart-shaped. And so blocking out my lips and then doing the heart-shaped, I didn't like it much. But it might be a CED thing that Janessa's always talking about. To me, it looked like I had drank chocolate milk. And so I had like this overline, and then I don't know if I use concealer or what I use for the out from here out, because the heart shape was like just in the center. And my tutor loved it, and I'm looking at it like, And I did do a collage like my face and then the inspiration picture. So it was really close. And so maybe that's what she liked about it, because it was close. It was an experience. And so I am thankful for the program that they did have us do like different types of looks. And then we had to do a Twiggy look, y'all. That one, whew, I like that one too. So mascara, and a mascara disposable one. Thank you, y'all, for being here. I did not mean for this to be too long. And I remember when I used to edit a lot, and a look would be 20 minutes or less. And then if I did, you know, 3 looks one video, that one would be like this length, like maybe 40 minutes. But I don't know if it's because I had to talk a lot, which might be part of it, or that I'm explaining. This is a really pretty shade, because I do see that green mixed with the red. It's not very bold, but down here I see it more, and I really dig it. Let me see if this will do anything. That shadow. So I'm looking at that livid. I think that was livid. And so you do see some of the shifts in it in this center shade. You see the red and see the green, but I actually see it mixed. Oh, that's bright. I actually see it mixed when I look in this mirror over here. So I was wondering if it would show up like that in person. I think this is almost done. And I have been using it exclusively, and I still do have a Beyond mascara open from City Beauty. And I still have open that brown called Drift from Tower 28 that Grace has sent me that I really like. And I think I was using this exclusively because I didn't like the wand. I do like the mascara, I don't like the wand. So I think subconsciously it was like, just use it up and get rid of it. And so even though I do like this disposable wand with it, I do think it might be almost done because I have been using it. What is that that's beeping? Is the truck backing up? But usually when the truck's back up, the beep is different. Look at me, like I know all the beeps that all different trucks make. I'm gonna drink some Bolthouse Farms. I'm gonna drink the strawberry, but no, I'm not gonna drink the strawberry banana because I'm having chili later, which has beans in it, so I don't need a lot of that. I'm gonna drink some of the Amazing Mango, and the reason I'm gonna drink that is number 1, it's so very tasty, and number 2, it's thick, and so I'm thinking that'll help me not feel nauseous. And then, yeah, because I'm making rice with the chili. Because I was thinking, if I'm just no, I'm not. I am not, because I got Cool Ranch Doritos, and that's what I put my chili on top of. And I have some Doritos on the side to like scoop it. And so I could just go ahead and just eat. Why did I just dip this back in there? I didn't mean to do that. So let's use it. So I could actually just go ahead and just eat lunch. The Amazing Mango Bolthouse Farms, I use that as a snack because it is very tasty. And sometimes I'll put some in one of those little freezer containers, 8-ounce freezer containers. I don't fill it all the way to the tippy top, and I'll put it in the freezer. And I'll eat it like icy. It is so good. It is like a snack, though. All right, let me throw that disposable away. Lip, I haven't even thought of a lip. I do like both of these looks, and they are different. And that's what I wanted to show y'all if you did have Lila. Because in our minds, it's like, oh, that's a purple palette. You can do different types of looks. Oh, look at the shift in this. See, now it's showing up. So you see the red and then you see the green. And this right here is what I see in person. I see a mix of the green and the red. And so you can get different looks from here. And again, if you just wanted something, if you don't want to do like 6 or 7 shades, this is an easy look. Or even just this color. So you don't have to have this palette. Very monochromatic because these two almost blended into the same shade. Very easy monochromatic look. And this one as well, because this is not a strong shift, and maybe just use this for transition. Yeah, you can do different things with this, of course. But we're going to give it a nap since we ran through it. What lip am I going to do? Oh, man. What lip do we want to do? This is when I wish it was a live stream. And be like, oh, look, down and do. I hear water running. I've been hearing more stuff lately, like real stuff. Like I do hear water running, so my neighbors I think their master bedroom bathroom, I think, is like right here along this wall. This will be light, but this will be pretty. Do we want to stick with lightness? This was a gift with purchase, and I opened this. Oh, damn. January 8th, 2024. I'm liking your style from Notoriously Morbid. And they messed up and sent me one with each order that I purchased around the same time. Because I forgot to add it to the cart. And so when I messaged... Oh, this came out like in a blob. Okay, wait. Look how that's just... Still smells good. So I do have a backup of one. Because when I messaged in, they were like, okay, we'll make sure we add it in. And because I had 2 orders, maybe... Do I want to put this over a black? Yeah. We're going to line and fill in our lips with a black. And we're going to put this on top. This is from NYX. And this one is... What is it? Retractable Lip Liner Black Lips is called. It is not that windy outside to hear wind up in the attic. Let me know if y'all hear it. It sounds like creaking. Like somebody walking. I told you that time my house guest was like, is somebody upstairs? I'm like, there is no upstairs. It's just a attic space. And he kept looking up at the ceiling. And I'm sure it's because I was used to it. I was like, what? I'm like, no. And he kept looking. We're going to fill it in. Because I'm wondering what I'm liking your style is going to look like over a black base. And I want to say I've done it before. Because y'all know, if you've been here, y'all know my favorite lip color is black. I'm looking at the peak right here. It is not that windy out. Y'all, that is creepy. I messed up. Let me know if y'all can hear that. Okay. Get out of here. Like, My shower does that. It's that fiberglass type of shower. And me, I move around when I'm washing myself. And so it's just like making that noise. Like similar to that noise if y'all heard it. And when I had a house guest a couple years ago, she visited me from Texas. So I told her she could sleep in my room. I slept on the sofa. But she went to take a shower. And when she came out, she said, D, your shower is creepy. So I said, it only makes noise when you move. So just don't move. And then after that, she'll take a shower. I didn't hear it. So she was really like standing still, taking a shower. And also when I'm drying off, the way my lips are shaped, y'all. Y'all see this gap? And even when I dry off, I move a lot. Y'all, the shape of my lips. And this is why sometimes lipstick gets on my teeth, because if I'm trying to get like all the spaces, yeah, it'll be almost like on the inside of my lip. So we're gonna put it on. I wonder if this is done. Y'all, it's been 2 years. Today I think might be the 12th of the month. It still smells good. Ooh, it's thicker though. But girl, you've been using it for 2 years. I know. And it didn't have a PAO on it, which means it should be good for at least 30 months. And so it is still within that. 30 months is 2.5 years. And I remember when I first received the other package, my other order, and I was like, oh, they sent me another one. And I'm like, I might put it in a giveaway. And then when I use this one, I'm like, nope. I'm like, I'm keeping it. This is pretty. Now look at my lips. You see this line right here? I just got dizzy. What the hell? Ah, man. This is pretty. I'm liking your style. Liking L-I-C-H-E-N, like liking the werewolf. So this is our look, y'all. I'm looking really like, how Teresa says, an uncooked chicken. Like, what the hell? I'm digging it. We're going to go. I'll do pictures afterwards because this was long. Thank you for being here. If you've been here the entire time, put a black heart for the black lip liner and my favorite color lipstick, and put a green heart for this dual chrome. So it is mostly just showing green, which I like, and I do think it looks nice with the look to it. It adds a little bit of color. This is cute, and I would wear this out. I have gone out with 2 different eye looks on before, and when somebody says, oh, I like your eyeshadow, I'm like, which one? And then they're like, oh yeah, they are different. It is so funny. We're going to go. Thank you for being here. If you keep coming back, go ahead and subscribe. If you're not already, consider joining the membership, because then if you do, you get to make requests, and I love doing members requests. And you will see me soon. As always, self-acceptance, self-love, that is the Crazy Troll Nation way. You'll see me next time.